All right, so here's our bread. Nice, soft, and foldable. It's not breaking or anything like that. It's just a nice soft bread. Alrighty, so we have a 100% hydration, 100% wheat dough here. So there's lots of liquid in here. So it's real goopy, and so we need to start developing some gluten. So we're gonna do our first fold on this. We're just gonna reach in and grab a handful and turn it over on the side. You can see how sloppy that is, just a sloppy mess there. So we keep turning it over onto itself, and as we're doing this, you can see we're stretching the dough out, which is helping to form the base of our gluten, and it's getting tighter already. And we'll do this 2 or 3 times. We have olive oil in the pan, so as we're turning this, it's also incorporating the olive oil into the dough itself. All right, we're gonna try a different, or not try, we're gonna do a different type of fold now. Remember we flopped it over last time. We're gonna grab in the middle here, grab our dough, and we're gonna roll it over onto itself. So we pick it up, let it hang down, and we fold it over on itself. That's our second fold. We'll give it another 30 minutes, and we'll come back and fold it again. Alrighty, another 30 minutes. Time to fold this baby again. Let's take it in the... We'll fold it over on the back side. One thing, this is starting to fill up with air. So the more folds we do, the more delicate we should be with the bread. We don't want to deflate it. We want it to keep on. That's a nice fold there. Alrighty, this is our another 30 minutes. Our third and final fold. We're looking good. We're looking really, really good. Let's take it. Gonna fold it on herself. And again, let her drop down, and we're folding it over. What we're actually doing is stretching that dough out. Every time we let it hang, the gluten strands get longer and longer. Okay, let's do it like that. See, those gluten strands are stretching out. Stretching out, the bread is getting stronger. It's developing a little bit more structure. Like I say, this is our final turn. I want to try to start getting it shaped. So when we get it out of the pan, this is our last fold. And we kind of shape it a little bit here. We're going to turn it out on some flour here in a minute. So we'll give that 30 minutes, and we're ready to do our final shaping. We have our folding done. We got a pretty decent rise out of this baby here. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to get it ready. We're going to turn it out on this pan, but really nice. You see how it's just jelly, it's just a little jelly kind of a thing like that. But anyway, we put plenty of flour on it. And I'll go ahead and see if I can turn her out on this pan just like it is. There you go. So we got a nice spread on, nice good spread on it there. Again, I want to try to be as delicate as I can with the bread because it's developed that poofy, the poofiness in there. So what we're going to do is going to go ahead and split this bread in half. Then we're going to transfer them, we're going to put them on our final baking sheet. Kind of pull my loaves in a little bit, delicately, and as I put them down, I'm going to stretch them out. Stretch them out a little bit. Push them in and stretch them out a little bit. So these are 100% wheat. 100% hydration, and I don't know if I explained that well enough, but the 100% hydration means we have just as much water in the bread as we, or hydration in the bread as we do flour in the bread. So we have those tidied up real nice like that. So we have lots and lots of moisture we have to handle a little different. Back to that, a typical bread may be 60%, maybe up to 70% moisture. In this, we have 100% moisture. So I'm going to take these babies and try, and that's it. That was my purpose there, to get them covered in this pan here. I'm going to stack these pans just like this, and I'm going to set them in the fridge until tomorrow morning. We're going to give them. All right, we got our bread out. It spent the night in the fridge. It's been about 21 hours in the refrigerator. So this has had a chance for that wheat to pick up all of its flavor. Wow, that's looking like a good bread. It's going to puff up a little bit more when we get into the oven. You can tell they're kind of a flat bread. They're puffy, but they're going to be plenty big enough to slice long ways and make a really delicious cold fermented, 21 hours in the fridge, a cold fermented wheat sandwich. Wow, let's take a closer look at our breads on this tray. Remember yesterday morning when we started that these things were just a goopy mess in the bowl. 100% hydration, as much water as it has flour. The longer the wheat sits in the fridge and ferments, the better tasting, the more flavors it's going to develop. So that's what we're after here, a nice flavorful bread. 21 hours in the fridge. All righty, let's take a look at these breads. Get them turned out here. Wow. Here's our 100% hydration, 100% wheat breads. Got a wonderful smell to them. All right, we'll let them cool off just a bit, and I'll come back. We'll make us a sandwich out of that. All righty, I just couldn't wait. I let it cool a little bit, and let's make us a sandwich here. Take a small piece here. Wow, look at that steaming. Beautiful bread, beautiful, soft. Great smell to it. Let's get some Grey Poupon on there. Italian cheese. Oh, look at that, still steaming. This is going to be a great sandwich here. This is a great sandwich. a little Italian on there. Yellow American cheese. Oh, can't think of a better way to try out our bread right out of the oven. And then a great little sandwich for breakfast. Thing I noticed right off when I took a bite, it bit off. I didn't have to chew it. It was soft and tender. Got a nice crust, a nice firm crust to it. Wow, that's a great bread. Have to get one of these out to somebody who can't eat it all. Delicious bread. Thanks for coming by, folks. 100% hydration in the fridge for 21 hours. Gave us a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wheat bread. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Thanks for coming by, folks.